Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today I have the new collection from Guerlain, Les Meteorites, the spring summer collection. I have two shades of the new Meteorite colors, the pearl. I have the quad eyeshadow and the lipstick, so let's review it together. So let's start by talking a little bit about Les Meteorites. This is a light revealing pearl powder. It's a new formula, it's new colors, they've been relaunched, but they do exist since 1987. So they've been around for quite some time because Guerlain is not a new makeup brand. They're very light and a fine texture. And it guarantees a radiant complexion up to 12 hours, which I'm quite keen to try. It is proven to be very long lasting on the skin and give you that radiance, that glow. And it's supposed to be helping with shine control, so to mattify your skin. So I picked up two shades. I have picked up shade 02 Cool Rosé, which is a harmony of pastel shade designed to even out fair skin tones. And I picked up 03 Warm Gold, Warm-Dore. It's an harmony of warm shade dedicated to medium complexion. I like to mix two shades because you'll have some places in your face where your complexion is a bit darker. You add bronzer, you'll add some contouring, so forehead, cheeks, and then for the other place on my face I can use the lighter shade. So it is made with 95% of natural derived ingredients. So that's about the Meteorite. So from that same collection we have a new lip balm and liquid. I did my base today already off camera because I wanted to save a little bit of time so we have more time to look at this new collection. I can go quickly through which product I've used. So I have started with the Guerlain Parrure 24 as my primer. This is gold dust. Literally, it is gold dust. Look at the beautiful glow it gives to the skin without being too dewy or greasy. I've used as well this serum from Gucci, Sérum de Beauté Fluide Soyeux, so silk priming serum. These two primers work together because they are both silicone based. So if you want to help to smooth and even out your skin, refine the fine lines, and help to reduce the appearance of your pores, you need to use a primer that is silicone based. Whenever you use just water based, it's not going to give you that filling effect. Then I've used my foundation from Gucci, so same collection, 24-hour wear breathable foundation, luminous matte, Eternite de Beaute. I'm using shade medium fair 265 Cool, so it has a little bit of a rosy undertone, which I quite like because in this collection it really neutralizes. It's not too beige. For concealer I always mix two shades. I go with a very light one in the inner corner and something a little bit more dark outwards. So I have the Radiant Shape Tape Radiant from Tarte, and this is shade Light Sand 205, and the Vanish Hourglass, this is shade Cream. And then I did a bit of contouring, just a little bit, with the Face Trace contour stick from Westman Atelier in shade Biscuit. I have the whole collection, the Biscuit collection, so here's the link for the video if you want to have a look. Very good product, so I did a review on this. And I've used just a bit of blush from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a stick blush and it's shade Pink Dahlia. It just blends really nicely on the skin as a base. so we can use a powdery blush on top of it. Let's start with the eyes. I am so excited for this one. I mean, look at the packaging. So that's the newest Guerlain Quad Eyes Ombre G Eyeshadow Quad, and it's shade Aura Glow 458, and these are the shade. How beautiful are they? So they're all shimmery shades, a little bit metallic-y, I would even dare to say. So let's just swatch them on my arm first before we go ahead and apply it on my face. So these two are quite similar. If I come closer, these two are quite similar. This one has more mauve, this is more pink, and this one is your darkest shade, and this one will be really just to add luminosity. So let's start with the white one, the pearly white one. It's really just to add some shimmer. It's a really nice shimmery white that you just add in the inner corner. That's stunning. Then the second one, the rosy one, it's, you know, I thought they were going to be much more pigmented, but they are not too bad. Look, it's a beautiful rose, nice pink with a lot of shimmer in it. The texture is really pleasant. They are dry, so it's not a creamy eyeshadow, but it feels really nice on the skin. It feels really light, but not light to not, they're quite, the pigment is holding on to the skin. It's really pleasant. The other one that has more of a orangey in it, much more dark. Again, a lot of shimmer in it. Still pink, but a much warmer pink. Has a bit of a copper tone to it. And then the last one, that is the mauve, the purple one, mauve. Definitely darker. All very nice shade, very shimmery, very summer, hot day, summer. Even for spring, that's gonna work really nicely. And really for all skin tone, everyone can wear those colors. And you know, I have sunless tan on my arm, so if your skin is medium to dark, I think this would work as well. If you're super light, if your skin is super pale, probably these two, and use this as your darker shade. It's just a matter of how much you really put on your eyes. So I'm really excited. I'm really happy with this collection. Obviously it's luxury beauty, so chances are they're a really good product, but you never know. So they are to be long lasting, and if you blend them, I would say you probably need to have a base on your eyelid because you really want the pigment to set. Because I've just passed my finger and they've all moved, except for this one that is quite dark. I've added an eyeshadow primer on my eyelid just so the eyeshadows are really sticking to my eyelids. I'm using the Urban Decay. This is not new. This is my favorite one from all time. This is the original, so this is just good to have in your makeup kit. So let's get ready and started with the eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna start with this rose, this pink here, super light color, and I'm going to use a bigger fluffy brush. This is from Spectrum, And this is the collection between Spectrum and KGH, and it's number 11. So when I pick up the pigment in here, it's quite loose. So I do have a good amount on my brush. I'm gonna come really nicely just to press it on the eyelid all over. This shade reminds me of Pat McGrath Lab, the Mother of Pearl eyeshadow palette. It's quite similar, that kind of same pink tone, pink colors. It's a nice pop of color. It's not too dark, very easy to apply. I'm happy though I have put an eyeshadow primer because I think it's gonna really help with the longevity of the eyeshadow powder. But so far I think it's very pretty, very easy to apply, not patchy at all. And I like how sparkly it's not a glitter, it's a sparkle, which is really, really nice. And you can literally just add a sheer of color. You can keep it very minimal and it's still gonna give you a very nice look. So I've applied the pink shade all over my mobile lid, and as you can see I went a little bit over just so there's no harsh line. I want something very diffuse and a very elegant eye makeup look that is, but still we're keeping things quite simple. Next, I'm gonna use this shade here that is more of a copper, warmer shade. I'm gonna use this brush for the crease. Again, Spectrum with KGH collection, and it's number 17. So I'm gonna go lightly, as it was a bit darker when I did the swatch. And I'm gonna come just on the crease to really define the crease. Okay, I think we need to pick some more. They are quite dim. I thought they were going to be super dark shade, and they are not, so quite easy to work with, to be honest. So don't be scared by the color in the palette. Very easy to work with. So we're just adding dimension and color in the crease, and we're gonna blend it upwards as well. What do you guys think so far? I really like the color. It's really vibrant. It's spring, summer has arrived. Definitely. It's a beautiful shade. It's a beautiful palette. So I did the same on the other eye. So really just came into the crease with this shade that is more of a warmer copper tone, but still very pink. And I applied some under my eye. So same color, this pink here under my eye. So it's it completes the look. Now it's time to use the darker shade in the palette that I will come and just place on the outer corner. So it's more of a mauve purple shade. I picked up a very small brush, just a little bit, same collection, and this is brush number 20. And really just on the outer corner, I'm gonna create a little bit of a V shape, just like so, just to really create and add dimension to your eye. Again, the colors are quite dark in the palette, but to be honest, once you've played with them, the pigment gets really loose and it does spread and blends really, really nicely onto your eye. So do not be scared. This is not such of a dark palette. It's a really nice palette. The pigments are very rich and it blends really nicely. So see, it just really add definition into the outer corner. Just like so. Nothing more, nothing less. Just a nice blend of the three colors together. Now with this fluffy brush, I just come and soften the edges. So we don't have any sharp line. So the darker shade is in place on both eyes. I really just like how it sits nicely in the corner. It's a gorgeous palette. So we've used this one all over the mobile lid, this one in the crease, and this one on the outer corner. So now I'm gonna use the very light sparkly one and put it in the inner corner, just like so. Just to bring luminosity. So I have a very small brush, same collection, this is number 18. See, just brings luminosity. This is a very beautiful collection. And you can even add some just at the top here. So whenever you're gonna turn, you're gonna have this iridescence just shimmer. So straight you don't see anything, and whenever I turn my head, you're gonna have that shimmer going on. It's very nice. I completed my eye makeup. I added a very fine line of liquid eyeliner. I'm using the Tom Ford. This is for me the best you can have, especially if you have, sadly we are all aging, and sometimes the skin on your mobile lid is a bit more loose, not necessarily loose or wrinkly, just not as tight as it used to be. And I feel like this liquid eyeliner from Tom Ford, this one has two ends. It is definitely the best you can find. And my mascara is YSL in black. I really like this. It really gives volume and length to your eyelashes. It's one of the best mascara ever. Now, so let's make use of those pearl, the Meteorite. I'm gonna start with shade number 02, Cool Rosé. I'm really excited. I used to have these ages ago and I kind of forgot about them, and then yeah, now here we are reunited again. So this is for fair, light and fair skin tone. I'm going to use, I didn't get the brush that went, the Meteorite brush, because I've got so many brushes, I feel like I was not missing out. So I'm just gonna swirl in it. Here. Oh, the perfume is such a nice perfume. It brings back so many memories. It really gives the radiance. It really gives radiance. So I'm coming in the middle part, the center part of the face. And I only have my foundation and my primer, no powder whatsoever, nothing mattifying. I like how radiant the skin look, and it really minimizes the look of the pores. It gives a really nice glow. Come like this. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Don't know, what do you guys think, but for me, this is so easy to use. It's like everyday product that you just finish your makeup with it and you're good to go. So now let's use the darker shade 03 Warm Gold. So much darker, not the same tone at all. So I'm gonna use a different brush, still against quite a loose brush, swirling it. I come just, yeah, it's definitely got a little bit of a pigment in it, but nothing too crazy. I just like the two different tones together. It's very radiant. Radiant is the right word. It's not dewy, it's not glowy. It's just radiant. So if you're a makeup artist and you do bridal makeup, this has to be in your makeup kit. It reminds me a bit of the ambient palette from Hourglass. Less shimmer. This is a little bit more toned down, but it's still giving that very radiant look without being oily, greasy, or too sparkly. From the face, if I look forward, you can't really tell. It's whenever I turn and it catches the light, you really see that radiant and glowing effect. I want to add a little bit more blush because I only use the cream blush. I want to make sure that I really set the blush in place. I'm going to use the new collection from Guerlain Terracotta, the blushes. This is light pink. I'm going to come with this little fluffy brush here for cheeks. Same collection again, Spectrum with KGH, and it's number 04. So just gonna add a little bit more of a pop of color on the cheeks. And I keep it quite toned down because the eyes are really popping, and that's where I want to keep the main focus for today's look. It's just looking really healthy, not too much. I feel comfortable going out, going for a nice day out, looking very healthy. It's a refreshing makeup look. Please let me know in the comments what you think. So far, I'm really impressed with the collection. Not that I was expecting not to be impressed, but I'm really liking the colors, the theme. It's very light on the skin. It feels like you're wearing nothing, and it's not drying at all. And the last item from the collection, the newest collection, it's the lip balm. This is KissKiss Bee Glow, and its shade is 809 Lavender Glow. So the shade might surprise you, and I've picked up the purple on purpose because we always tend to go for the pink, the reds, but because this is just a glow, it's a lip balm, it shouldn't be purple per se, hopefully, otherwise I'm gonna have purple lips. I haven't tried it yet, so let's see, but I am sure it's going to be really nice, very hydrating. So I've got a mirror here, and I'm just gonna it feels so nice on the lips. It feels like it's a proper lip balm, and it's not sticky at all. It's not oily. It's like silky. I believe there's beeswax in it. And even though this is shade Lavender, Look at my lips. It is not purple at all. It just gives a really nice pop of color. It's a really nice shade and it really blends perfectly with the makeup, but it is not purple. This is definitely the kind of lip balm that will live forever in my handbag and never leave my handbag. It's just giving a really nice glow to your lips. It's really, really, really hydrating. You don't need a mirror to apply it. It just gives a little bit of a color. It looks quite natural. Yeah, this is extremely good. There are I believe 3 shades. There's one pink, there's one more red, and there's this one is a lavender purple. I'm really pleased with the color. So that's the makeup completed for today. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I'm really pleased with the look. If I come closer, you can actually see how radiant the skin is. You can see the fine little pearl on the makeup. It is really healthy. It's really glowing. It is radiant. There's nothing sticky. Everything has dried. The eye makeup has not creased one bit. No creasing, not patchy. Everything is just in place. It's looking really nice. It's very spring summer. It's giving that fresh look. I'm extremely happy, and if you need a recommendation, please by all means, this is such a good collection. The eyeshadow palette, don't be scared. The shades are not as dark as they may appear in the eye palette. These are the ones we have used today. We've used all 4 of them. All very shimmery. You can create so many looks. This is a really good palette. And then we have the Meteorites from Guerlain. This is Warm-Dore. This is for medium skin tone. And it really just worked for me where I add my bronzer or my contour. So the outer edge of the forehead and on the cheeks as well. And we have the other shade. So there are 4 shades in total. And this one is for lighter skin tone, fair. And it's a cool undertone. Absolutely. So if you have, but even though if you have a fair skin, it doesn't matter if your undertone is not cool. It will work on your skin because it's made for light and fair skin. So let me know in the comments down below, have you tried this collection? Are you planning to try it? Or are you gonna skip it? And if yes, why? If no, why? I'm quite keen to keep the conversation going. Done it yet? Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can hit the notification bell to receive a notification every time a video is being posted. I am posting twice a week makeup reviews, and let's keep the conversation going down below in the comments. Post your questions, any comments, and you can follow me on Instagram where I post daily. Thank you very much for watching.